Hey everybody, let me talk in this video how we could do implement for two-dimension array. So I would just create a new class and I would name this class two in this way, two-dimension array. Okay, I make sure to remove the constructor and create only main method. So to define two-dimension array, you just describe also the data type. You open two brackets because this is two-dimension. So if the data type is integer, you say integer. If data type character, you say character. If string, you say string. So imagine I want to do array 3 by 3 in this way. So I would suppose I would do this array. So this way. Okay. This is my array. So this is what I want to do. I have 3 by 3 array. 3 row, 3 columns. Okay, that's mean I have 3 row, 3 columns. So what's the name of array? Let me suppose this data equal, you initialize it. To initialize, you say new, then you give it the data type. Also say integer, you give the size. The number of rows, I would say 3. Number of column, I also say 3. So first one for row, second one for column. You ended the line. So let's start initialize the data. I want to add 1 here, 2 here, 5 here. Okay, so in the first line, so I would say data for the row number 0, cell number 0. What I mean by 0 0, I mean the first one, this one. So I would say 1. Okay, then I continue. So let me 0 1, I would add 2. Is that right? 0 2, I would add 5. This is first row. Let me continue with the more rows. So I would suppose, here you go. I would go to the second row. So let me suppose I want to add here 5. So let me just start the drawing tool. I would say 5, 8, 12. Okay. So now I'm going to the second row. So second row should be row number 1. Column number 0. Is that right? Yes, I would add 5. Then go next. Row number 1, column number 1. I would add 8. Row number 1, column number 2. I would add 12. Going to the third row, I would add here, for example, 0, 0, 0. Is that right? 3 zeros. You say, okay. You would copy this one and you go down. 3 of them just to make the life easy. Say row number 2, 2, 2, column number 0, so you add 0, column number 1, you add 0, column number 2, you add also 0. So I just initialize all my array with these data. Now think about it. I want to print all these data. Okay, because I have row and column, so I have to have two loop. I say for integer I equal 0, I less than 4, or I less than 4, I less than 3, then I plus plus, because I'm starting from first row. Then you have second loop, you say for integer j equal 0, j less than 3, then j, why j? I'm saying j, then I write I. Then you say j plus plus. That's cool. Now you want to print the array, you say okay, SYSO, then print for me the element in the AJ. I would not say /n, I would say data for row and column. Okay, print it. Then I would supposed to add /t to add specific place. Then when he done from every row, before he go to the second row, I would do /n to display it in the same way that you see it in this screen. So if I print now, you see, here you go, I have 1 2 5 5 8 12 0 0 0, same thing. Do you know what this line did? It just taking every row, add this one line and this one line and this one line. This one print line. So this is the way how you print over elements. So let me think about this problem different perspective. Let me suppose I want you to print only the main diagonal. Do you know what I mean by that? I want you to print only this. So how you print them? We decide. We say okay, if I equal j, then print it. So I have to able to print only main diagonals. 180, 180. This is basically how I manage two-dimensional array. There is many things you could manage the dimension array, but this is basic example. If you see, this is for rows, and this loop for column. So he every time move in a specific column, and this one every loop he move from first row, then second row, then third row, and this is how we would move between our rows. Yeah, this is basic example how to do two-dimensional array. As I told you, you could do array of object, you could do array of whatever you would like. I just did it of array of integer. You could excuse same example for one-dimensional array for two-dimensional array of object. Here we done, and thank you for watching.